Sunday episode of Full Metal Classic. I am your host, Cameron, the conductor Holzman, and we've got a group that mostly consists of the New British Empire today. So this is going to be an interesting show. So we're going to quickly do some introductions, and then we're going to get to it. First off, we have Thomas the Warhawk Scully. Thomas, how's it going?
Going pretty well. I've been here twice before. Got second place both times. Last time my performance was synonymous with an actual turd, so I'm hoping to try and get a better performance in this time. I got three of my friends here from my faction, so yeah, this should be a fun time.
Absolutely. Up next, we have the one non-New British Empire member of this match, and that is Ryan, the Real Ordeal O'Regan. Ryan, how's it going?
First of all, America. Second of all, it's nice to be back finally. It's good. After the last time, I was surprised at how well things went. I don't know how I'm going to do against everyone gunning for me, apparently. But, Jacoby, good to see you again so soon. Nice to finally meet Tony instead of just watching him on Sundays and hearing so many stories.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Up next, we have Dave Goodger, who might have a nickname, and if he does, I don't know what it is. Dave, how's it going?
Yeah, I think I've been so long since I've actually done anything trivia. I think my nickname was Bulldog, but I've gone with a new one recently, which is Ghostface. I think with it being Halloween, we're just going to go with this. So yeah, I'm ready to go. It's going to be fun.
All right. Up next, we have the man who I just cannot seem to get rid of, Mr. Tony Fields.
Hi.
You're back.
Yep. I'm back. And Spirit Halloween, this is the last Classics match before Hallows Eve. So a few of us thought we'll dress up. And I'm an astronaut.
And finally, we have Jacoby, not Tony Heald, Bancroft. Jacoby, how's it going?
Good. It's so crazy. You guys are wearing Halloween costumes. I brought one too, so this is going to be a lot of fun. We're ready to go. We didn't plan this at all. It's crazy.
Right. We are going to do a quick review of the rules for the people watching at home, and then we are going to get going. So our first round is going to work like this. There are going to be 8 questions, and Thomas has a blindfold. Marvelous. There's going to be 8 questions for your whiteboards. You're going to have 20 seconds from when I finish asking the question to write your answer down. Then you're going to show your answer, and you're going to say it. You get a point. If you get it wrong, you don't get a point. At the end of the round, whoever has the least amount of points is eliminated. I'll get to the rules for the other round when we get there. The other things to keep in mind throughout the match, you have 3 repeats to use if you need to burn time. If you need a technical repeat because of technical issues, please specify that, and I won't charge you. Other than that, I think we're good. I will actually ask all of you guys to please take off your masks. Otherwise, I can't really see your eyes and your faces, and you might be looking at something. Do your best to keep both hands on screen at all times.
Take your mask off.
I just felt like I was going to get attacked by a gang of like weird Halloween mascots.
Are we in your head, Ryan? Are we?
Yeah. Oh, you're in something.
But, all right, with that, we are going to get into our match with our first question, which, as always, comes in the category of animated films. In what animated film will you find cats named Gideon and Figaro?
Cameron, you broke up there. Can I get a
absolutely.
repeat?
In what animated film will you find cats named Gideon and Figaro? I'll give you a hint. It is not the upcoming 2019 film. Cats will win Best Picture. I guarantee you. Best visual this movie ever made. So excited.
Would you say it will be a perfect movie?
5.
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1, and we will start with Thomas.
The Aristocats?
It is incorrect. It's a good guess to make sense. Ryan.
Pinocchio.
It is Pinocchio. Dave.
Of course it is. Yeah, I went Lady and the Tramp.
And Tony.
I'm at Aristocats.
And Jacoby.
I also went Aristocats.
I mean, it is an animated movie that is about cats, so it is a possible guess, but it was, in fact,
not looking good for the New British Empire, guys.
Yeah.
Our next question is in the category of horror films. How does the crew find out that Ash is an android in the film Alien? I will accept a general. I don't need like extremely specific, but I need the thing that happens that allows them to figure it out. And we are going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down. And we'll start with Ryan.
I think I categorized it enough. The alien busts out of him.
That is incorrect, Dave.
It is saying on there, knife chopping through the fingers, so one finger and then really, really quickly.
Is incorrect, Tony.
Okay.
They realize that because he doesn't poop, they've been in space for so long, and they just go, "You've never been to the bathroom once."
And Jacoby
His blood is white, like when he's injured.
is incorrect. And Thomas,
I said his blood is blue. He has blue blood. No.
the answer is that his head gets knocked off.
Oh,
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
still
that makes sense, I suppose.
breathing alive.
That could happen on humans.
was it in the bathroom though? Because I think at my point, I should get the point still.
I can't give it to you, Tony. Your next question in the category of comedy. To America, what fictional country is Prince Akeem from?
Oh, it's oh no.
I just watched Dolomite Is My Name, and Eddie, baby. Eddie is back.
He's good. Oh, what is
He's
Excited.
real good in that. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dave, what do you got?
I've got nothing because I didn't want to sound casually racist by making up an African country.
Fair enough. Tony,
Zamunda?
Zamunda is the correct answer. Jacoby,
I said Zambia.
that is a
country.
real country that is actually in Africa. Thomas,
It's Zamunda.
it is Zamunda. And Ryan,
I also said Zamunda.
Dang it.
Zamunda. Not to be confused with Zambia, of course. Your next
Apologies to
question
all the
is gonna be-
Zambians that watch this.
To all of our Zambian viewers. Correct. Your next question comes in the category of drama films. The film Moonlight is divided into 3 chapters of the main character's life. Name one of the 3 chapters. We have some blank stares. All of these people.
Well, yeah, because like the Oscars, I saw La La Land and not Moonlight.
Yeah.
You saw the wrong movie. 5,
I know.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat
1.
the question.
Oh, Brian got it in just under the wire. In Moonlight, the main character's life is divided into 3 chapters. Name one of them. I will give you a hint. If you watch the DVD of this, it's probably divided into more chapters than the actual film storytelling. So
Damn it, so it's not seen start.
it is not in start, and we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Tony.
I think it's the nicknames they brace it. So big?
Big is incorrect. Jacoby
Adolescence.
is incorrect. Thomas.
I also said adolescence.
Ryan
This is a pure guess. Daylight.
is incorrect. And Dave
I went with marriage, married life.
is incorrect. You could have had either Little,
Ah.
Chiron, or Black.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Little is his nickname when he is a kid. He
Yeah.
goes by his actual name Chiron when he's a teenager, and when he grows up, he goes by the nickname Black.
I knew it was the nicknames.
Your next question is in the category of movie quotes, and it's a short one this time. In what comedy will you hear the quote, "Rondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes"? I love this movie. I love the movie this quote is from, and I will give like no other details.
Can you repeat the question?
Absolutely. And that is Thomas's first repeat. In what comedy will you hear the quote, Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes. The hardest part of reading quotes questions is not doing all of the inflection that they do in the actual film.
Mhm.
And we are going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are going to start with Jacoby.
Idiocracy.
It is Idiocracy. Thomas
I said Space Jam.
and Ryan
Idiocracy.
and Dave
I went Dumb and Dumber.
and Tony.
The only chance I could actually become a real space astronaut is if this events happen. Idiocracy.
Is the correct answer. Your next question is in the category that I still keep calling scores and soundtracks, despite the fact that I only ever ask soundtracks questions in it. The classic song Moon River was written for what film?
Oh, damn it. This was asked.
It may have been asked somewhere else, but it's being asked here now, and do you know the answer is the real question.
It might have been asked here, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thomas.
It's Breakfast at Tiffany's, I believe.
That is correct. Ryan.
Nah, couldn't pull it.
Dave.
Nope.
Tony.
And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's?
I knew someone was going to do it. And Jacoby.
3:10 to Yuma.
So close. So close.
I would have loved to have seen that song in that movie.
Yeah.
The
Which
remake.
one, Moon River
The
or
remake.
the song Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Both.
Both performed by me.
All right,
No.
your next question is in the category of new releases. What is the name of the villainous talking doll in Toy Story 4?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I liked it. I thought it was fine.
I'd forgotten the film existed.
I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was fine. And a lot of people don't like that opinion that I have. But hey, you know what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Ryan.
I think this is right, but Gabby Gabby?
Gabby is the correct answer. Dave.
It is not what I had on the board.
Tony.
I was close. Gabby Gabs a lot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jacoby.
Oh, I just put Gabby.
I can't take it. It is Gabby and Thomas.
Bite Me Healed.
Yeah, it was a
Get the
take on the
reference.
old Talking Tina.
All right. Your final question in this first round is in the category of actors. Which actor has played a computer hacker, an occult detective, a hitman, and a cat?
Can you repeat it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're putting
Yeah.
all the way through there.
There's a lot, and I probably broke up. Which actor has played a computer hacker, an occult detective, a hitman, and a cat? And I will once again state that this cat is not in the upcoming 2019 film Cats. So the answer for this is not Jason Derulo.
Can you repeat the
Jason
question?
Derulo.
Jason Derulo. That is Thomas's second repeat. Which actor has played a computer hacker, an occult detective, a hitman, and a cat? That Cats movie is going to be a mess. I'm so excited.
It's Tom Hooper. It could actually end up being quite well. Depending on, I think the trailer might have just been a terrible misstep for them. I'm hoping it's adequate.
4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Dave.
Johnny Depp.
Is incorrect. Tony
If I'm not mistaken, the cat is from the movie Keanu Reeves.
is correct. Jacoby.
Said Michael J. Fox.
Thomas
I said Alan Tudyk.
and Ryan.
I said Matthew Lillard because I thought Occult Detective meant Shaggy.
That's incredible, but that is.
I love that.
Was Keanu Reeves. The films are he plays a computer hacker in The Matrix,
Yes.
Oh,
in Constantine. He plays a hitman in John Wick 1, 2, and 3, and he plays a cat in the film Keanu. But all right, with that, that will bring an end to our first round, and here are the scores. Tied for first place with 4 points apiece, we have Tony and Ryan,
nice.
followed by Thomas with 2, followed by Jacoby with 1, and unfortunately with 0 points, we are going to have to say goodbye to Dave. Dave, it was a pleasure having you. I'd love to see you come back and try again, but I'm going to have to take you off screen. Take care, brother.
That's not a problem, guys. Yeah, it's been emotional. Bye bye.
Love you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave, for saving me.
Now he's gone. So this will bring us to our second round. So round number 2 is going to work like this. Our player, or in this case, players in the lead, are each going to get to pick 2 numbers on our lovely wheel of numbers here. I will then spin it. And the other players are going to get to pick 1 number. Everyone gets a number. I should specify that. I'm then going to spin it. If your number comes up, you get to pick the category that we play in round 2. But there will be 1 number on the wheel that no one picks. And if that comes up, then we are going to play the secret category of the day. So what I need is, I'm going to say, Ryan, give me 1 number between 1 and 7. Wait, let me do the math on this one. 1 and 7, yeah.
All right, go lucky 7.
Ryan picks 7. Tony, I need 2 numbers between 1 and 7.
It's one small step for man, and I can't think of another space pun, so 4.
4. All right, Ryan, I need another number between 1 and 7 that is not 1, 4, or 7.
Let's go another lucky 3.
Thomas, I need a number.
Let's go 5.
And Jacoby, do you want 2 or 6?
Let's go 6.
6, which makes 2 our magic number. Reminder that if you get chosen and you pick the secret category, the questions are worth 2 points. But if the secret category gets spun on the wheel, then the questions are only worth 1 point. And we will now spin our magic wheel. And here she goes. It's hard to see because of the screen
Spinny, spinny
glare.
wheel, spinny, spinny wheel.
And our number is 3. Ryan is going to get to pick today's
No!
category. Ryan, here are your options, good sir. You can pick between Canadian films, real siblings on the big screen, video game movies,
Oh.
Leica animation, and jump around with jump in air quotes or in actual quotation marks on the document. Or if you don't like any of those, you can pick the secret category.
Ooh, I do like a couple of them.
Secret, 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 secret.
But
Give me an S.
since it's Halloween weekend, let's get scary. Secret category.
And
Ooh.
the secret category gets chosen. I think it's been 4 straight weeks now that only the secret category has been picked. I believe the last time the secret category wasn't picked was when Thomas was in the lead coming out of the first round and picked Kevin James movies. But all right, your secret category today
Come on.
has a long title. It's non-musical movies that were remade into movie musicals.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Believe me, this
Should've gone
category
Leica.
was worse before I had an editor come in, because it used to be non-musical movies that were adapted into stage musicals.
Fuck that.
But all right, your first
I
question
mean, fudge that, sir.
in today's secret category is: what movie musical that shares the same name as the original is the second remake of the original film, with the first being 1942's Roxy Hart? I will say nothing.
Did you say Roxy Hart or Roxy Hart?
Roxy, Roxie. I will set the timer back just to clarify. Roxy Hart. I will say this much: Andrew James Barr is in the chat, and he knows the answers because, of course, he would.
Oh, cool.
Five.
I'm just gonna pull that up. Real
4,
quick.
Yeah.
Three,
Sorry, someone's coming into my room. I just had to turn the
2,
camera off.
1, and we will start with Thomas. What you got?
Chicago.
Is the correct answer. Ryan.
Thank God I said Chicago.
It is Chicago.
All right, baby. Let's
Tony.
go.
Bugger, I went Star is Born.
And Jacoby.
I'm glad I asked for clarification. It wasn't like Rock D Hart, Chicago.
That is correct.
Your son.
Your next question in non-musical movies that were remade into movie musicals. The 1949 musical remake of the film A Connecticut Yankee added what 4 words to the end of the original's title? Because I think it wasn't me, I will give you a bit of clarification on what this question means. There was a movie called The Connecticut Yankee. It was remade into a musical. The musical's title has 4 more words at the end of it than the original film, A Connecticut Yankee. What are those 4 words? And I need them in the proper order. To clarify, this is a very strangely worded question, I admit. And we are going to go 5,
My head hurts.
4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Ryan.
I think I've seen this before. In King Arthur's Court.
Is the correct answer.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
Goes to the west is incorrect. Jacoby
Tony, you're wrong. It goes to the south.
and Thomas.
I said a Connecticut Yankee. Pig in Big City.
The full title of the film is A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, which is, of course, based off of the classic novel that I think is by Mark Twain, but I could be wrong.
Yep, that's
no,
the
that's
book.
Twain.
I can't believe I
Yep.
fucking choked
Because
that
when
one.
you think of Civil War Yankees, you
King
think
Arthur's
of
Court, obviously.
Exactly. All right, your next question. What is the name of the musical remake of Federico Fellini's 8 and a Half? I have never
know
seen
this
the
one.
original, but I have seen the remake. And I will say nothing about what happened in the remake because that could give away some details. So, yeah. 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 8 and a half, and then 0. And we will start with Tony.
I don't know, 8 Mile.
I wish. Jacoby.
Is there any chance it's the Daniel Day-Lewis film 9?
There is a 100% chance that it is the Daniel Day-Lewis film.
What?
Thomas
It is 9.
and Ryan.
I also said 9. Numerically.
I will take it, even though it is not the written out word. I will absolutely accept the number 9. And your last question in the secret category today. This is a long one.
Oh boy.
What 2007 movie musical was adapted from a 2002 stage musical of the same name, which was in turn adapted from a 1988 non-musical film, which also shares the same name?
Okay.
Okay,
What?
I'm out,
That's a
so repeat.
turducken.
2007.
This
What
is,
did I think?
Ah,
This is
Oh, no, I'm serious, repeat.
I'll repeat from Tony. I didn't even
Wasn't that?
absolutely. What 2007 movie musical was adapted from a 2002 stage musical of the same name, which in turn was adapted from a 1988 non-musical film, which also shares the same name?
so all 3 of them have the same name.
That they do.
So my chances of coming second again look
And
slim.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will start with Jacoby.
The producers.
Is incorrect. Thomas
I said Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
is incorrect. Ryan
Shot in the dark. I went Fame.
is incorrect. Tony
Footloose.
is incorrect. The answer is Hairspray.
Oh, that was the one I had in my head. God,
The
damn, I
Footloose
didn't
remake
think
came
you
out in
Oh.
2011, and I know this because I watched it again 2 days ago, and it's a massive guilty pleasure of mine.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Ray
They
Parker
did
and
Hairspray on
Sweeney
Broadway
Todd.
first.
Damn.
The
That will bring an end
Firestein played the mom. God
to our
damn it.
second round. And at the end of that round, our scores, let me count a second. In first place, we have Ryan with 10 points, followed by Thomas with 6, followed by Jacoby with 5, and unfortunately going home, Tony with 4. Tony, thanks for coming, but I'm going to have to take you off screen.
You didn't
You're
get
not there,
second place this time.
You
so
suck. Bite me, Doman.
farewell.
Now it's all Tony.
How did I put him alone? I clicked on him and it made him the only one on screen. But all right,
Isn't he always?
here we go. Round 3 is going to work like this. We have 5 questions. You're going to write it down on your whiteboard, same as we've been doing all day. If you get the question right, you get a point. But if you get it wrong, you lose a point. We go until either we are done all 5 questions or until someone is mathematically eliminated. If at the end of these questions we have a tie, we will go to sudden death, and I will explain that when we get there. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your first question is in the category of comedies. In what comedy film is the villain also the creator of the piano key necktie? I like this movie. I like it quite a bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Thomas
I don't know. I said MacGruber.
is incorrect. Jacoby went to the board. pretty
I invented the piano key necktie. Zoolander.
Oh,
Is
look, God,
Zoolander and Ryan.
I was thinking Ben Stiller, but I said Mystery Men.
Ooh, it was in fact Zoolander. Your next question is in the category of sci-fi. In what 90s sci-fi film does a man pursue his childhood dreams of going to space by posing as championship swimmer Jerome Eugene Morrow? I had to watch this movie for school, and I didn't like it. That's all I'll say about that. And we are going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
and Ryan has 1 left. In what 90s sci-fi film does a man pursue his childhood dreams of going to space by posing as championship swimmer Jerome Eugene Morrow? I would talk a lot about things I don't like about this film, but that would give away details of it. No, I don't want to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Jacoby.
The Space Cowboy.
Is incorrect. Thomas
Total Recall.
is incorrect. Ryan
Another pure guess. I went October Sky.
is also incorrect. The answer we were looking for is Gattaca.
Oh, that's what Gattaca's about? That is
That
what
is what
Gattaca's about?
Gattaca is
I thought that
about.
was about cloning. What the hell?
Nope, it's about a lot of things. Mostly it's about the camera being tinted yellow the whole movie.
No love lost. All right.
Your next question is in the category of 80s films. In what 1984 film will you hear the following quote? Shaw, it's 20 years now I've been a minister's wife. And I've been quiet, supportive, unobtrusive. And after 20 years, I still think you're a wonderful, wonderful preacher. You can lift a congregation up so high they have to look down to see heaven. But it's the one-on-one where you need a little work. I like this movie. And we are going to give you...
Just because I loved how you said it, let's repeat
Four.
that question.
All right. And just a reminder, Kobe, you now have 2 left, and Thomas and Ryan each have 1. In what 1980 will you hear the quote, Shaw, it's 20 years now I've been a minister's wife. I've been quiet, supportive, unobtrusive. And after 20 years, I still think you're a wonderful, wonderful preacher. You can lift a congregation up so high they have to look down to see heaven. But it's the one-on-one where you need a little work. I'm fine. I'm good.
Don't die on us.
I won't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Ryan.
Was it Footloose?
It was Footloose. Thomas
Blood Simple.
and Kobe.
The Exorcist 3.
Let me do some quick math here.
Dang it. Shaw, yeah.
And your winner, Ryan, the real ordeal O'Regan. Unfortunately, at this point, no one else is able to catch up to you, Mike. I know you've been playing for a while now. You finally got that first win. How does it feel?
I never thought I'd actually win it on musicals and Footloose, that's for sure. When you told me the title for that secret category, I was like, oh, Jesus. But I'm surprisingly shocked in what I knew. And it feels good to finally have a win in this sort of stuff, like whether it be classic or the main roster or anything like that. Just I've got a tingle like in the back of my spine, and it's chilly, but I like it. And it's all the more sweeter. And I hate to say this, it's nice to beat Jacoby after the last time I faced him, and it's nice to beat like a whole faction to an extent. You know, I do have. I mean, props to the British Empire. It was intimidating coming in here. I do see a lot of good camaraderie amongst you guys, but you know, to be the lone wolf and to pull it out, this couldn't be any sweeter if I put chocolate frosting on it, man. It's good.
Absolutely. And going off of the idea that you beat pretty much an entire faction, there's a man watching the live chat, Mr. Caleb, the little boatman, who says, I need to play Ryan one-on-one if he beats the and there are people saying, get it booked, let's get going. So, but we're going to go over to our second place finisher, Mr. Jacoby Bancroft. Jacoby, you came in second. Taking the place of what your team partner Tony usually does. How does it feel?
I feel good. I'm happy with second place. Ryan played a good game. It was a fun match all around. Ryan's a good guy. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to play with all of our faction minus Boatman. But now I guess we need to call upon Boatman to it's like we were the kids having fun, and now that we lost, we're like, Boatman, can you come and beat this guy for us, please? But overall, it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And last but certainly not least, we have Thomas. You got third, but that's nothing to be ashamed about. How do you feel?
This one stung a little bit. I left some points out there around one. The Hairspray question, I had it on my board, and then I erased it for Sweeney Todd. And then Footloose. I should remember Footloose was 84. I had it in my head. I'm like, nope, that's not 84. And it was. So this one stung a little bit. But, you know, eventually I'll be back. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, all right. With that, we are going to be bringing an end to this episode of Full Metal Classic. I will say, everyone stay tuned. We are going to be going live at the Facebook group fairly soon after this is over to give some big announcements about the fate of Full Metal Classic moving forwards. But on behalf of Thomas, Jacoby, Ryan, Tony, and Dave, I have been Cameron Holzman. Thanks for watching, everybody.